Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today's October 27, 2018, the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as giving you all the news according to the charts. And as you probably can tell by the thumbnail, this video is about stocks to watch for in November 2018. These are just 3 stocks that we notified or seen on the price chart that has some ability to move higher in price. Okay, so as we go throughout this video, please pay attention to these 3 companies and see whether or not you agree with what the price charts are literally telling us. Okay, if this is your first time coming to this channel as well, please make sure that you go ahead and like and share this video, because we're here to show everyone that the confusion that so many people have definitely does not need to be there. It's quite easy to understand price movement before it actually happens in the market for a lot of these stocks, financial instruments, and even commodities. Okay, you do not have to be confused, and we're literally here to show you just that. Okay, now the first one up is Pebblebrook Hotel Trust of Beneficial Interest. It is traded on the New York Stock Exchange. The ticker symbol is PEB. This is a monthly chart for PEB, and as you can tell, we have seen a slight increase to the downside over the last couple of months. Granted, yes, we have seen huge movement to the downside, but as we break it down to a smaller time period, I want you all to pay attention to where we can actually see this particular stock move to the upside throughout November. Okay, so this is the weekly chart, and you can tell that over the last 2 or 3 weeks, we have came and held support right here towards the tops of these particular weekly bars here, which is around $31.50. And even on this last week that we just concluded, definitely shows you that all the volume that we've seen ever since the beginning week of August, the 13th of August, has literally been consumed, and we saw increased volume over the last 2 weeks. So it tells you that the market participants are buying in the market right now around that $31.50, $31 price. Now I'm still seeing indications that this stock wants to move to the upside. We just need to be careful though, because right here around that $34 price can be where resistance is for PEB. Okay, so as we go throughout the month of November, please keep in mind that this particular stock can hit some resistance around $34. But if the overall market continues to show us a change in tone in the market, then PEB can definitely move up a lot higher in price. Okay, so literally I am expecting PEB to give us some upside movement throughout the month of November. It can happen relatively soon. It might even happen towards the last week of October, but nevertheless, the weekly chart is definitely showing us that the buyers are coming in the market for PEB, and that I am looking for us to see some increase to the upside. Obviously, I told you already that $34 is the first area of resistance for this particular stock that we need to keep our eyes on. Okay, so now let's take a look at the second one, which is GSE Systems Incorporated, ticker symbol GVP. This is the monthly chart for this particular stock, and over the last couple of months, we just literally been with a consolidation as well. If I was to go ahead and draw a very quick ascension line, you guys can still see here that we're able to stay above this ascension line. So the strength is still coming in the market, but $4 is resistance in this particular space. So at least in the near term, that consolidation looks to be ongoing. I am expecting it throughout the month of November though to try to hit that $4 resistance area once again. The last week, you see here that we did get a very quick movement back here to $2.80, and we quickly closed towards high of the bar. So at least I'm expecting GVP to come back up to around $3.60 or even $3.80 in the very near term. Might even happen before we conclude with the month of October. But overall, the market is still showing the ability of movement to the upside. So literally, this is why the chart is telling us that this is a good pick for the month of November. But just understand that $4 or $3.80 is resistance. But throughout the month of November, this is one that definitely needs to be watched as well. Okay, so now the last one is the Sealed Air Corporation, ticker symbol SEE. The monthly chart, you can see this stock has been obliterated with movement to the downside. Obviously, looking at on the monthly chart, you might think that this is not a buy right now, and I would agree with you as well. But what we have seen on the weekly chart is the fact that we have seen about the same amount of volume on a very small spread. That tells you that the buyers are definitely in the market for SEE right here around the lows of around the 14th of April, and as well as around the 13th of October of 2014. So literally, I am expecting some consolidation to start right here around $30. And that literally means that it was whole support there, and we could see some upside movement in SEE over the next week, especially until the month of November. Probably around that $34, $35 area seems like a very good support for SEE. I mean, resistance area for SEE. On a daily price chart, you can still see here that we are still seeing some consolidation ongoing. So this might actually try to pan out for the whole month of November, but overall, $34, even $35 seems to be where SEE is going to try to go throughout the month of November. Okay, so tell us what you all think. Do you think that PEB, GVP, or SEE, do you think that these stocks are going to move to the upside? Because as of right now, we're definitely seeing indications that these three stocks are geared for higher prices throughout the month of November. But as always, especially in SEE, you can see here that it can dip all the way back down to $28 if the overall market continues to give us that very swift movement to the downside. But as of right now, how the price charts look definitely reveals that these three stocks needs to be watched throughout the month of November. And let's see how it happens as we go throughout the month of November. We'll come back and look at these three stocks to see how they're performing, to see if they actually move to the upside or if they're actually going to continue to move to the downside. Again, let us know your thoughts. Give us your opinions. Let us know what stocks you're looking at for the month of November. Are you looking at some of the tech sectors, industrials? Let us know. Commodity stocks. Just let us know what you're interested in, and we'll take a look at those charts too to see if there in fact are buy opportunities. Again, make sure you all go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We are the only organization that's giving you this confusion, this price analysis without the confusion. Go ahead and like and subscribe and share as well to those who value this type of information. We do appreciate you all spending the time with us. Make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.